Alright, and Alex, one of the last topics you'll be asked to do in Chapter 3 is construct box and whisker plots. It's a very simple concept. I'm going to go over it quickly in OneNote with you, and then we're going to do one in Alex. So this is what a box and whisker plot looks like. And these lines here, and Alex will be movable. You'll be able to drag them and move them just like I am here, and position them where they need to be. So, well, what does this representation have? Oh, by the way, there won't be this middle line here. I was just lazy and I drew one long big line. It'll actually look like how nice is that? That's beautiful. Okay, anyways. So this line won't be there. Anyways, you're gonna have to figure out where to put these points on a scale. And each of these points has a meaning. They're significant in terms of the data. So if this is your data array, the value you would put here, or the place you would position this, is wherever the lowest value is in your data array. So the lowest value here is 8. So this would be above an 8 on your scale. Okay? The next value I'll talk about, not the next value in order, would be the highest value. And so you would drag this to whatever position puts you above the 40 on the scale. And of course the difference between those is called the range. The next value you would want to find is the median. The median is this center line here. It won't be center necessarily in the range, but it will represent that central tendency. And to find the median, we of course, when we have 18 pieces of data here, so we would need to find the two middle numbers and find the average of them. So here's number 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you have 18 items of data, the two middle numbers are the 9th and 10th. So 9 and 10. Those are in those positions, and so the median will be 17.5. So this line here would have to be positioned at 17.5. Now, these other two things are abbreviated Q1 and Q3. This one has a pseudonym another name. It's Q2. These are called quartiles. This is the first quartile, the second, and the third. If you take a set of data and divide it, once it's in order, into 4 equal pieces, the borderline for the lowest 25% and the next 25% is called the first quartile. So there's basically 25% of the data will be in each one of these divisions. So if you're above the third quartile, you're in the 75% to 100% range. Well, how do we find them? We can use the formula that we just learned and the procedure we just learned for finding percentiles, because this is the 25th percentile. We know this is the 50th. And this is the 75th percentile. So we can use that procedure which says n times p over 100. And you go through that, and we talked about that, and that was back here. Okay. But we're not going to do that because there's an easier way. Once you find the median, split the data into 2 halves. The median of this half of the data is this quartile. The median of the other half of the data is this quartile. So we have, on this side, if we have 18 pieces of data, we have numbers 1 through 9. Over here we have numbers 10 through 28, or 10 through 18. Add those up. That's 28. Divide by 2. It's 14. That's the middle number. Okay. Add those up. 10 divided by 2. It's 5. That's the middle number. So the fifth number in our array would be the middle number here, which would be the first quartile, and the 14th number would be the third quartile. So starting at 8 again. 8 is the lowest number. We're looking for the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either one of these 14s will be it. Okay, so 14 is the fifth number. That means this quartile would be found at 14. Obviously, this is not the scale. Okay, and what about the third quartile? Well, we'd have to find the 14th number in the array. So counting down from the 18th number, which was 40, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. So that number, 29, is your third quartile. And that's basically how you do it. Once you drag all those into position in ALEKS, you'll be ready to go. So now let's actually do one in ALEKS. I think you get the procedure, and if you forget it or need it for reference, it is on page, let's see, it's on page 158 in your book, and you'll see the procedure table there. Okay, let's do one in ALEKS. So go in here. I'm going to hit Box-and-whisker Plots. Then bring this up. In ALEKS, it's very easy to put them in order. I just hit Sort. I have 17 items of data, so the middle number will be 17 divided by 2, 8.5. That means it's the ninth number, right? Okay, so the ninth number is the middle number. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 49 is the middle number. Let's just drag these out for now, move them around, and let's put this in the right spot. 49. Okay. The highest number is, looks like 61 to me. Now, let's clear all that. Let's close it. 61 looks like the highest number to me. So let's bring this back and move this to 61. Okay. Now the lowest number looks like 25 to me. So I'm going to bring this all the way down to 25. And I'm good. Now I just have to find the two medians on either side. So once they are in order, I wonder if there's a trick I can do here. Let's put them in order, and then let's delete half of them. So where did we say the median was? 49. So I'm going to delete all the numbers up to 49. Oh, which 49 was it? Ooh, good question. I think it was the first one. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There, we're good. So now those ones right there, we're looking for the middle number out of those, and actually I have to go one more because it's the median of all the ones to the left of the median, and the median was 49, so I can't include it. So I'm going to count now. I have 8 numbers left, don't I? So the middle number is the average of the two middle numbers, which is 32 and 33, so it's 32.5, and that's where I drag this to right there. Okay, now let's clear it. Let's put these back in, and let's sort them. Let's delete all the ones up. Let's delete all the ones before that 49. And there should be 8 remaining. Now let's see. There are 8 remaining. So the two middle numbers here are a 52 and a 52, the average of which is 52. So I just drag this sucker over to 52. And let's just go through and check. 25, that's good. 32 and a half. 49, 52, and 61. If those look okay to you, then your last step is just to hit next. And we did good. Well, that's it. I hope that was helpful. I think one of the easiest concepts, a little tedious, but you should get it. And that's the end of chapter 3. Bye.